things that are earlier in the adoption curve, but with proven adoption, go up faster in price. I literally don't care whether it's Solana or some new thing, but it has to be at this point in the adoption curve, right? There was Solana, Avalanche, Luna, and Polygon that were the four forerunners. One went to zero, and Solana rose fastest out of the ashes. Like you, I was buying in June 2022 and really went max long as we went. So I saw the network effects were superior early, like Ethereum was in the last cycle.
The good news for Solana and Dogecoin is that they have both reached their respective make-or-break levels. Solana and Dogecoin reached these levels at the same time as Bitcoin reached its lowest level. Aside from Dogecoin, some metrics paint a rosy picture for Solana. One of them refers to the types of financing which have remained stable. The data shows that they have been around 0.01% for some time. This is important because an increase in the funding rate generally suggests that Solana bulls are using excessive leverage to maintain their positions. Solana has not been spared from the overall crypto market slowdown in recent weeks. Raoul Pal confided that 80% of his cryptocurrency portfolio is invested in the Solana digital asset. The connectivity between Solana and Bitcoin is another element that convinced Paul, knowing that Solana should be able to benefit greatly from the upcoming Bitcoin halving. He is also delighted with cryptocurrency's ability to position themselves as a credible alternative to Ethereum's chronic congestion. In fact, the Ethereum network has long suffered from scaling issues, particularly during activity spikes. According to Raoul Pal, Solana might give a huge ROI in this bull cycle. So if you're a beginner, then Solana can be a good coin to have in your portfolio to grow your net worth. If you want to stay updated with the latest crypto events and news, you can subscribe to our channel and like this video. Now let's get back to Raoul Pal's view on Solana and overall US economy.
I just used the charts and look at the ETH Bitcoin cross, the ETH Solana cross, and Solana was breaking out. I'm like, okay. That's as simple as that. So it's not, I leave the narrative as something I can discuss and debate, but really the proof is in the simplest of metrics. And we will see in this cycle a bunch, 3, 4 new protocols, new layer ones that will do really well and outperform Sol. They will all go down 99% or 98% or 97% in the next cycle, and one of those will be anointed too. We've seen this with memes. Doge has survived. And out of these memes that are around now, whether it's Pepe or whether it's Whiff or whatever, Bonk or whatever it is, one of these will be crowned the survivor for the next time around. So when you think about Doge, it is a one-sided ecosystem. It is just retail investors and a whale called Elon Musk that holds $3 billion of it. And it's maintained its value because people have stayed with the meme, because it made people wealth, real wealth. And they stick with it. They're loyal to it. Now, if Elon uses it for X, which I think he will, well, you're going to create an extreme jump in value from this thing at some point. XRP is another interesting one because it actually has quite a few applications, but there are lots of small microtransactions. So it doesn't create as much value, but there's a lot of retail and it kind of balances it out. So I just think of them really simply in these terms. Liquidity is coming. Liquidity is the key driver of all kind of scarcer assets. So equities, real estate, whatever it may be. And so all I see is liquidity from every angle about to happen. There is a dollar injection of liquidity that has to happen because the system is telling you that there's not enough dollars in the system. There's always a dollar shortage in this world.
The moment traditional and crypto investors have been waiting for is almost here, as ETF Swap will soon launch its decentralized application. The decentralized investment platform will allow these investors to invest in traditional and crypto assets in one place. ETF Swap will tokenize exchange-traded funds and make them available for on-chain trading. This will allow cryptocurrency investors to access the world of ETFs without leaving the decentralized world. This way, they can easily diversify their portfolio between crypto and traditional assets. These investors will simply convert their crypto assets into ETF Swap, ETFS, which tokens, which they will then convert into their preferred ETFs. In addition to ETF swap offerings, there is also the opportunity to greatly benefit from the platform by holding its native token, ETFs. Token holders will participate in the revenue earned on the platform and will also be able to stake their tokens to earn up to 70% annualized percentage yield on their staked tokens. Billionaire Elon Musk is a strong supporter of Dogecoin. Dogecoin, which began as a currency, has seen its value increase several times since its creation, with Elon Musk as its strongest supporter. Musk, the self-proclaimed Doge father, promoted Dogecoin several times over the past year, causing the coin's value to rise. In addition to being a joke and a currency, Dogecoin was created as a peer-to-peer digital currency that could reach a wider range of people than Bitcoin. And Elon Musk, a supporter of Bitcoin and other meme tokens like Shiba Inu, sees Dogecoin as having that potential. According to another market analyst, Ollie Martinez, Solana is showing signs of a possible price breakout. This analysis focuses on a key chart pattern identified by Martinez. Over the past 2 months, Solana's price action has formed a symmetrical triangle, a formation that is often considered a bullish continuation trend. This trend emerged in mid-March 2024 when the price of Solana increased from around $101 to almost $210. However, the token encountered resistance at the $210 level and then retreated, finding support near $141. Martinez's analysis suggests that the resolution of the symmetrical triangle could trigger a significant price move, potentially up to 53% in either direction. If Solana manages to sustain a price above the $143 support level, it could signal a bullish breakout and cause the price to rise toward the $178 resistance zone. A decisive break above this resistance zone would lend credence to Martinez's prediction of an uptrend, with Solana possibly reaching $280, a 53% increase from its current price. Solana has established itself as the leader of this cycle, both in terms of price and network growth. Despite some volatility, the Solana price has recently stabilized around $147, which is still significantly below last month's high. Although the price has been stagnant in a certain circle for the past few weeks, Solana's trading volume has been steadily peaking, meaning traders are still very active. Solana showed some volatility from April to early May with significant ups and downs. The price has been oscillating, suggesting some level of indecision in the market. After May, there was a clear bearish trend and the price remained consistently below the 3 moving averages, highlighting a strong bearish sentiment. Paul's revelation about his huge investment in the Solana cryptocurrency illustrates the growing appeal of this cryptocurrency among informed investors. Despite the current market decline, the former Goldman Sachs executive remains convinced of the long-term potential of Solana, which he now considers more efficient and scalable than Ethereum. Paul believes that the global liquidity cycle will drive up cryptocurrency prices. There are currently macroeconomic sources of liquidity everywhere, including upcoming monetary policy decisions from the U.S. Federal Reserve. He also notes that global liquidity increases during the crypto macro summers. In 2020, things got crazy because of the pandemic, but 2016 and 2012 were good periods for liquidity. Crypto and technology, they're all up. Then we get to fall. Fall is often when the real fireworks happen. Liquidity continues to increase and eventually peaks in winter. This is when we get the corrections, the bear cycles of cryptocurrencies. So we have the 2 best parts of the cycle ahead of us.